Alright, and welcome to another episode of Blowing Speakers. Today we're going to do a little bit more of a scientific approach, so you can see by all the meters we have set up, because why not? If we can make it as scientific as possible to actually destroy something, why not do it? So, we have our voltage on the fluke meter and our wattage on the kilowatt meter. How accurate the kilowatt meter is, probably not very accurate. Plus it takes absolutely forever to update, so yeah. Anyway, I think this is these roll. Now's that. And the next speaker, which I actually remember to remove the dust cap this time. So, let's see what it'll do. Better. Alright, and the next speaker is a mid-range out of a Pioneer Tower speakers that the woofers sort of got destroyed in, and I didn't feel like repairing them because they're not really worth repairing. Anyway, we'll find out what this does. Make sure the camera's focused properly. Interesting. And all the meter register was 93 watts. That did an awful lot for a mid-range, that's for sure. And there's our next speaker, which we are going to be seeing what it'll do. This is from a pair of realistic outdoor speakers, and this is why you don't make outdoor speakers out of paper realistic. So, let's see what it does. Get into these cars fast. Get out of here, cars. Alright. That was quick. This is a Sony speaker out of a Sony bookshelf system. These speakers sound incredibly awful, and even though this one is perfectly working, so don't get me so mad about it. And most of the speakers here are not, obviously, but this one was. So let's give it a shot. All right. And what I'm getting is that my instruments don't update fast enough to actually see the amount of voltage drop in these speakers caused to the power line. And look at that, in this particular speaker. Oh geez, manual focus. Alright, you can see the voice coil wire in there. That's pretty funny. Back to autofocus. This speaker, even though the voice coil on it is seized, it does still have impedance. So it should at least do something. So let's find out just what. Cool, we got a little bit of fire there. This speaker is actually so lightweight that I'm afraid that's going to start bouncing around and short out, because this thing is literally that light. It has absolutely like no magnet on it. Like the magnet's huge. Sarcasm detected. Let's take this dust cap off, and we can see the massive voice coil in there. With the magnet pole so far down in there, you can barely see it on that angle. Alright. So hopefully this thing won't jump around too much, and hopefully it'll just blow quickly and controllably. Alright. Well, let's see. Quick enough. A little bit of a smoke show, and that was it. And here's our next speaker. This is also out of a Sony bookshelf speaker I do not have the pair to. And it doesn't sound good enough to keep it by itself. It's not... Go away, trucks. It's not really good enough to be a center channel or anything fun like that. And I just noticed that I should have removed the speaker I was propping this up, so... another speaker prop that up. One thing these speakers are really good for is, you know, props. Alright. So now, once again, we're going to see what this speaker can do. This speaker's rated for 100 watts RMS with an impedance of 6 ohms. So let's plug into the red socket. I'm not sure if you can see these outlet sockets, but they're all colored. Let's plug into the red socket. I like how they make a little bit of a pop too. That's pretty cool. All right, do what it does. Oh, wow.
inside, it's slowly changing in me. Will you give it to me? Looking at my own reflection, when suddenly it changes, violently it changes. Oh no, there is no turning back now. You've woken up the demon, the enemy. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let everyone make. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
Wow, that's like the best self-destructing speaker. That literally self-destructs into nothing. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. At least, like, here's the other Sony speaker that we blew. You wouldn't even know that we blew it. That one, we know that we did something to it. But yeah, I think it's done. Like, look at this. The only thing left is the basket. And in fact, it's really hot, so I'm like carefully, ow, really hot. There we go. Carefully remove those wires, which are also sort of burnt. Crazy speaker. I got black stuff on my hands. Dang it. Wow, it actually does do a good job of, hey. I was gonna compliment your autofocus, never mind. Wow. At a glance, this speaker looks pretty cool. It would be a pretty cool speaker too. It's a Boston Acoustics. But if you zoom way in, you can see, ooh, it's cracked. So yeah, and also, something that doesn't really help the fact is, yeah. So it's pretty much shot. This one's rated for 100 watts, no, 150 watt. Right. What is it? Recommended power of like 100 to 150 watts, something like that. And an impedance of 8 ohms. This came out of a Boston Acoustics tower speaker, which even with that crack sounded pretty good, but I didn't get the pair for it. The pair was smashed, unfortunately. I got these from the dump, obviously. So yeah, let's plug it in and see what it does. If it does anything like that Sony, that'd be pretty awesome. Not bad. It did hum for a while, that's for sure. And the voice coil completely disconnected itself from the cone. As you can see, and we have that stupid bullet thing. Or phase plug. I hate phase plugs with a passion because you get dirt in your voice coil, which always sucks. Alright, cheap piece of garbage 80s speaker take 1. Although the one thing about the 80s speakers is they are very sensitive. So this one's rated for 150 watts. So let's see what it does. Oh come on, you could have done more than that. That was boring. Fortunately, we have one more. All right, here is our other Taiwanese Pioneer speaker. And I think that my multimeter just turned itself off on me. Bad multimeter. Stay. There we go. Alright, so it's all wired up and ready to go. This one is also ready for 150 watts RMS at an impedance of, I think it's 7 ohms, which, 7 ohms, that's kind of an odd impedance, but whatever. See what it does. Wow, much more impressive. So this one's ready for 200 watts at 4 ohms. Let's see what it can do. Oh, that was the wimpiest of them all. Even the Pioneer mid-range did more than that. So, yeah. Bonus round. Same speaker. Came out of a different pair of speakers. Of the Sony. So, will it put on a fire show for us? You will soon find out right after these messages. Insert cheesy commercial here. Alright, it's all wired up and ready to go. I cut some of the dust cap off. So let's see what this thing will do. Into the red power socket just like before. Woohoo! Wait, is it still? No, it's not. Okay. And it's burning again. Get ready to watch speakers melt and burn. Hopefully the EPA doesn't pull in right about now. Insert sad song right here. Might as well start cleaning up while that thing burns. Wow. Cool.